Shivoham, Shivoham, 7 a.m. And we have our live guided meditation every morning. It's such a joy. It's such a joy to meet SIP, to meet God in each one of you. Every morning to meet the divine in you is a blessing. At 7 a.m. I get darshan from SIP as we get together, as we all get together to pray in meditation. Every morning this satsang, 7 a.m., 30 minutes of ananda, 30 minutes of meditation, of contemplation, 30 minutes with Prabhu, with you, is such a joy. Let us start. Let us get ready to close our eyes as we slip into a comfortable position. And as we slip into that comfortable position, it's time to start our 30 minutes meditation. Discrimination. What is today's topic? Discrimination. To discriminate is to choose. To choose through contemplation. The ability to see not with the mind and ego, me, but to see with mindfulness, with awareness, with consciousness. What are we meditating on? Discrimination. Discrimination. This is said to be the first door of liberation. Viveka. Viveka or discrimination. This is the first door. Without Viveka, there can be no Vairagya or dispassion, no Shat Shampat or discipline, no Mumukshutva or desire for the divine and liberation. But you may find it difficult to digest these things now. Focus must be on the term discrimination. Today, we meditate on how to discriminate. What do we meditate? Today, our meditation is on discrimination. Now, you have to discriminate. Should I every morning meditate for 30 minutes? Is it necessary? The mind asks. If there is no discrimination, arre chodo yaar, kabhi, once in a way, okay. But if you use your intelligence, that's discrimination. If you are able to activate your intellect in consciousness, if you are able to activate your intelligence in consciousness, then you are in that state of discrimination. Discrimination means being in complete consciousness, where the mind is still. What does Krishna call it in the Bhagavad Gita? Since many of you like to hear that. Sthit pragya. being a sthit pragya. How? Discrimination. Do this, don't do this. Black, white, wrong, right. This is the most simplest way to understand discrimination. Is it black? Is it white? Is it wrong? Is it right? No, no, I cannot see black and white. I see gray. Why do you see gray? Because you are listening to what the mind will say. And then your life will be like the skies that are cloudy and gray. And you will be carried away with what other people say. You don't use your buddhi. You don't use your viveka. Vivek, buddhi, discrimination. The first door to liberation. Discrimination. 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 What does the mind do? Confusion. Confusion. Complete confusion with aggression of thoughts that leads to depression, anxiety and stress. Life is a mess because we did not choose to discriminate. We did not learn the art of discrimination. We did not create that sadhana. My dear friends, what is life all about? Realization. How does one get to realization? Through illumination. What happens in illumination? Discrimination. And what is the way to improve our discrimination? What is the way to improve our discrimination? Meditation. Meditation. Meditation is the key tool that stops us from being a fool. What we picked in school, we follow the herd. We don't open our wings tied with strings to fly in the sky like a bird. We must be a bird. We must not follow the herd. That is discrimination. Discrimination means the ability to choose. And if we don't learn to choose, we lose. It's very important to develop what we call discrimination. The mind takes us out of focus. The mind doesn't want that ek tattva abhyasa. That mind doesn't want us to have crystal clear vision. So it creates confusion. Oh, no, 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 I cannot do it. No, 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 there is too much to do. No, 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 no. I don't know this and that and this and this and that. What is that? The mind. A mind we cannot find. Still it pushes our peace, our bliss behind. All that, all the job of that one rascal mind. The mind, the rascal. Mind is a rascal. That fellow, the mind, a big rascal, stops us from that state of clarity. It stops us from that state of seeing clearly. Oh, I have to do this. No, I do that. It's a fact. I'm choosing the wrong path. I know I am going in the wrong way, but I am not able to change my direction. I will never reach my destination, all because there is no discrimination, all because I am not practicing meditation. There is hesitation, there is confusion, all because there is no illumination. The light of truth does not shine. The light of truth is inside us. Consciousness is not an outside thing. You don't have to go to the bazaar. You don't have to go to the online shopping portal to find illumination, discrimination. It's inside, but we are wandering outside. Why are we wandering outside? We are wandering outside only because of the mind. M-I-N-D. I want this, I want that, I want. Do I actually need? No. I don't need. I want. You see, why does our want become our need? When our want becomes our need, we create greed. When instead of living by our need, we let the need become a want, then instead of being content with our need, we become unhappy with our greed. But why do we choose to be miserable indeed? Why? Because we have no discrimination. Today, our topic of meditation, discrimination. Discrimination. The ability to discriminate. Oh, how does it matter? When we don't discriminate, we let what doesn't matter matter. Don't get confused. We let what doesn't matter matter. Then ignorance is all we gather. Because when you make what doesn't matter matter, where is the time to do what matters? All the time we are wasting our time. All the time we are wasting our time. Focusing on what is not a priority. My dear friends, when your focus is on something which is not a priority, what happens? Your focus is on something which is not priority. How can you then focus on the priority? Because you have chosen to focus on something which is not a priority. Some people miss meditation one day, then they miss meditation second day, then they forget there is meditation, then they attend once in a way. What happens? No meditation, no contemplation, no illumination, because no meditation. We fail in our realization. What is realization, my dear friends? What is it to realize? To open our real eyes. What is it to realize? To open our real eyes. Discrimination. Yesterday, I was contemplating what is the day. Oh, it's Tuesday. And I was just thinking, is it Tuesday or Wednesday? Just then, a spark in my consciousness told me, it's not Tuesday, it's not Wednesday. I said, then, what day? And the discrimination in my consciousness said, it's not Tuesday, it's sip day. What day is today? Sip day. Not Wednesday, sip day. Not Monday, sip day. Not Tuesday, sip day. Every day belongs to sip. Every day we tame the monkey mind, make it a monk, eliminate all the junk so we can discriminate, we can meditate, we can choose that or this. Discrimination. This is the key. What is life all about? Why do you wake up every morning? To live. How to live? Discrimination. Discrimination comes from consciousness. When you brush your teeth, you woke up today morning, hopefully you were able to brush your teeth. Do you put your toothbrush in the mouth or do you put your toothbrush in the ear? You put the toothpaste in your ear? No, you don't put toothpaste in your ear because you know, unless you're a mad fellow. If I'm a mad fellow, then you and me, we would put toothpaste and toothbrush in the ear. No. How is that possible? What are you talking? We have to brush our teeth. Why? Why must I brush my teeth? Why must I have a shower? Once a week enough shower. Some people think हफ्ते में एक बार shower, it's okay. We have to ask the question, why? Why? What? Why? What? How? Where? Why? What? How? Where? When? Why? What? How? Where? how, where, when, what, why, 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 why. We don't ask why. We live and we die. We suffer and we cry. We don't discover who am I. Where does the discrimination come from? It comes from our soulfulness, from our consciousness, the clarity for us to use our viveka, discriminate, choice. We must choose. We must not lose the opportunity. We all have a choice to use viveka, to discriminate, to meditate, or to drift. And if the mind enters, it fogs the consciousness. You can't discriminate. Every morning we have a choice. If we don't choose, we lose. Every morning when we meditate, we have an opportunity to contemplate, to discriminate, to use our buddhi. And my dear friends, when we don't use our buddhi, we become a buddhu. We become a buddhu. Buddhu, buddhu, buddhu. Buddhu means fool. Don't we say, what a buddhu, man, what a buddhu. Bring back your consciousness. Don't wander. Don't drift. You want your life to lift. You want your life to evolve from the lower self to the higher self, from ignorance to intelligence. You want your life to evolve, to grow and grow and grow. You don't want to just come and go. This earth is a stage. This earth is just a humongous stage. But we are caught in a cage and we age. We age. We don't turn the page. What is the meaning of turning the page? Discrimination. 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 If we are able to discriminate, we turn the page, we become a sage. We become a sage. We realize we are the soul that has no age. We are not running after a wage because we know money, very funny. We can't take a penny. Still we earn for others to burn. Is that discrimination? Nothing belongs to us. Nothing. We brought nothing, we will take nothing. Any doubt? Any doubt that you and me will not take even a pin? Then why do we fail? Why don't we win? Why don't we realize the truth? We don't realize because we don't meditate. We don't discriminate. We do not get that illumination, clarity. As you close your eyes and meditate with me every morning 30 minutes, how the mind wanders. How the mind wanders. You are listening to me, and as you are listening to me, even now, as you are paying attention to the meditation, the mind will wander. How do you know the mind has wandered? Suddenly you realize, oh, where am I? Come back. Come back to consciousness. Don't we all experience that? Deep concentration, deep meditation. Gone. Gone. In 1 second, mind is boom, gone. Then you forget, what is the topic here? What is the topic of today's meditation? I forgot the topic here. What is the topic? My dear friends, meditation means concentration. Meditation means a daily practice. Every day, don't miss even one day. 7 a.m. means 6:55. Don't say 7 a.m., 6:55. You see this music? This music, what time this music starts in my life? Not 7 a.m., 6:55. 6:55, I switch on the meditation music. The music lasts exactly 35 minutes. I have made a loop of 35 minutes. Prepare for meditation. And don't just meditate and then after meditation is over, jump into the day. Go, switch on the engine, car, go, bang, bang, on the TV. Switch on the reels, YouTube, Instagram, bum, 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 bum. What happens to meditation? What happens to contemplation? What happens to discrimination? There will be no realization, no liberation. Discrimination. What is today's topic? Discrimination. The tool that comes from meditation. When you meditate, you activate the intellect. And the intellect, the Viveka, is the Viveka Chudamani. Viveka Chudamani means Viveka Chudamani is the most precious jewel of our life. The most precious gift of our life. The highest expensive stuff of our life is Viveka, intellect. And the intellect is only activated in meditation. In meditation, there is discrimination. So meditate. Every morning, 7 a.m., meditate. Discriminate. Choose. Don't lose the battle called life. Today, be in that meditativeness where your discrimination is shining in your consciousness. This is the way to live. Meditation, discrimination, meditation, discrimination, 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 30 minutes are gone. Put the palms of your hands in your eyes. Gently, very gently open your eyes. And as you gently open your eyes, gently, gently, be in consciousness. Be in consciousness and let the meditation take your discrimination through the day. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. Shivoham. Shivoham. Shivoham.